Hello, fourth graders. So for today, we're going to be drawing a tree house. So I'm pretty excited about this. So you're going to need to follow along the steps with me so that you will know how to draw this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw a rectangle shape. It does not have to be a perfect rectangle shape because it's actually going to be a tree stump or the bottom part of a tree. So it can be a little bit wonky. Wonky is like my word for the year, I think. And then I'm going to make my tree stump have an extra branch coming off the side. You can add little details into it to make it look like it's bark. Just some wiggly lines to make it look more realistic. All right, then on top of that, you are going to draw a straight line, a line up, a line over, and a line down. If you have a ruler, you're more than welcome to use one. I'm not going to use a ruler for this lesson. It's okay not to always use a ruler. It's always good to practice your straight lines. Then over here, we're going to draw the top of the tree house, and then a straight line down, and then a line over. Then we're going to go back and draw. You're going to want this line to be the same angle as this line, like that. And then you want to go straight across. So I have to erase that extra part there. Okay, so that's the basic shape of the treehouse. And I don't really like this branch because it should be holding up part of that that part of the treehouse. So I'm going to adjust it a little. Right, just like that. The rest of the way the treehouse look is completely up to you. It's your treehouse. So I love when you guys use your imagination. But you do need to draw the rest of the tree. So up here on the roof, you're gonna draw a branch that goes out this way, and then a branch that goes out this way. You'll have to erase the overlapping. Like that. And then you're going to go ahead and just draw some cloud-like lines for some leaves, right, in your picture. So we drew trees earlier in the school year, so you guys should have some basic concept of trees. So the rest of the treehouse is up to you. You can be really crazy. You can have like, and I love when you guys use your imaginations. Like back here, you can have like a really crazy slide that comes out of your treehouse. Some people will have like a ladder for like a trap door that you're gonna want to draw. Be as imaginative as you want. I love when it's like all different and no one looks the same, and just have fun with it. All right. You might want a door somewhere to get in. Or maybe you'll want windows. Be creative. Do however you want. I'm going to make this thicker because that's kind of how it would look if it was done. So more like that. So you can also even be imaginative, like behind your tree house. I'm just going to put some like grass there. So go ahead and be creative. I even worked on one over here and this one, and I had like some grass and a different kind of ladder and like a porch with a railing around my tree house. So when you're done drawing your tree house and you used your imagination and made it your own, you're going to take a Sharpie, if you have one. You're going to outline it so it always looks much neater outlined. So I'm going to go ahead and outline mine while I'm talking. So our lesson is about using our imagination and being creative and coming up with our own art concepts. So when you're an artist, you don't want to have artwork that looks like everybody else's artwork. You want artwork that looks different. And I know in elementary school, a lot of times we have similar artwork because we're learning. But there's always room, especially in my class, there's always room to change up the artwork to make it your own and to do something a little different so everybody's artwork is not the exact same. So that's kind of what this lesson's about. I want you guys to take the idea of a tree house, and I want you guys to use your imagination and come up with your own ideas. The reason I didn't come up with a lot of ideas is I don't want on my treehouse is I don't want you guys to borrow a lot of my ideas. I want you to use your own imagination. If you had a treehouse and you could build it any way you want, what would your treehouse look like? All right, maybe it has 4 levels. Maybe your treehouse is not small enough to fit on this paper. Maybe it's so big that you have it coming off the paper. Whatever it is, use your imagination. You are more than welcome to color your treehouse when it's done. I know that if you're in school, you only have 30 minutes. So the most important part of it is drawing it, and you can always color it at home. But drawing, for this lesson, the drawing is the most important. So I'm okay if I get pictures with a lot of drawing and not a lot of coloring, because today is about using your imagination and being creative and coming up with a treehouse that's different than everybody else's around. All right. I do think outlining, if you have time to outline in Sharpie, it makes it look a lot neater, and it covers up a lot of your mistakes, because it is a little bit difficult when you're drawing to have perfect lines, especially if you're being creative and using your imagination. You might have to adjust things. So if you do not have a Sharpie, that's okay. You can use a crayon or a colored pencil or some other kind of marker to outline with. So, but outlining makes it look nice and neat. So outline your picture so that I know your concept and what imagination you need to use and what creativity. A good book series that goes with this lesson is the Magic Tree House book series. If you've ever read them, I think Miss Anthony's read 1 or 2 with you guys before in the past, maybe. And I know she has them in the library. So those are really good books to read. And that might be where some of you might get some of your inspiration for this lesson. And that's okay. Inspiration is important. I get inspiration from other art teachers on projects all the time. So have fun with this lesson. Be creative. Use your imagination. And I really can't wait to see what creative ideas you guys come up with. So have a good day.